Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a otro vídeo de Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Se acaba de abrir la puerta, vamos a coger esto. Algo me dice que lo vamos a necesitar, el Jotunheim. Misión completada, el gran final. Hostia, casi hemos subido 2 niveles. O sea, un nivel entero, que digo. Viajando entre mundos. Saldrán varios planos, o sea, Asgard, Jotunheim, Helheim, el del fuego nunca me acuerdo cómo se llama, tío, y mola mazo. Bueno, Javi, espero que hayas cogido ropa de abrigo, porque te va a hacer falta. Hostia, no. No puedo todavía, a lo mejor, tengo que avanzar más en la historia.
Welcome back. Your face is bright and your eyes seem clearer. Tell me of everything you have seen.
I've been to Asgard, the seat of the gods.
Yo era Odín, como me
I saw
dijiste.
through Odin's eyes, just as you said. In every vision, I inhabited his form, lived as he once lived. In his body, I was myself, but I was carried by his whims. His thoughts were as known to me as my own. We were two, but we existed as one.
And what have you learned?
More than learned. I felt everything. His fears and doubts, his loves and passions.
Incredible. What else?
Estoy con
I
Loki.
consorted with Loki, the trickster. We quarreled often, as siblings. But soon our fights grew dark. When he revealed he had sired a wolf cub, my rage was unbound.
Because he had hid the truth from you?
Yes, because he knew that wolves were not allowed in Asgard. He flaunted my command.
Perhaps this was the purpose of your vision. To overcome an inner fear and find forgiveness in your heart.
Maybe. But before my vision ended, I was seized by great purpose. I devised a plan, a voyage to Jotunheim. And then I awoke.
Interesting. Was there anything else?
Iba a empezar a naranja y yo estaba acojonado. No puedo darle al tren.
I heard a prophecy. Warning of Ragnarok, the destruction of the world, the end of all time. And the Nornir. They warned me of the great wolf Fenrir, and how he hungered for my blood. But there was something else. Hope. I was undaunted by the coming cataclysm.
Perhaps this aspect of your vision inspires bravery. Truly, you are touched by the gods. Was there more?
El constructor, ¿no? Pero no nos vamos a contraparecer.
There was nothing more. Nothing of great significance. The dream has faded.
¡Quiero
Eivor,
más!
Your visions are unlike any I have encountered. Leave me now. I must think on what you have shared.
Voy a quitar la vista previa del otro lado. Supongo que si volvemos a entrar. Pero visto que de momento... sí, ya tenemos, iba a decir, visto que no tenemos la misión, pero sí, la tenemos. Aún más profundo. Aún más profundo. Que aquí recogemos plantas. Vale, bueno, vamos a dejarlo para más adelante, yo creo. El viaje a Jotunheim. Vamos a ir variando, vamos a hacer como unos cuantos tramos de... Hostia, gente cerquita. Vamos a hacer como varios tramos de... Tengo que irme aquí, ¿no? ¿Qué? ¿Me tengo que ir aquí para...? Madre mía. Como vamos a hacer uno o dos de juramentos de estos. Y luego iremos a... iremos otra vez a Asgard. Bueno, a Jotunheim en este caso. Nos pondremos en la piel de Odín de nuevo. Viene aquí diciéndonos seguro que nosotros que él es un hijo de un dios. Yo soy un dios en sí. Jódete. ¿Me sale una misión? Ah, vale. Pensaba que a mis aposentos, pero no.
Good to see you, Doc.
Sigue sin querer, ¿no?
Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now.
Sí, pero me dices cariño
I want to see the Alliance map.
así para de face. Vale, hemos jurado a Essex, ¿no? Efectivamente. Vale.
I have changed.
Cambio de idea.
I should go.
Vale, pues si es en Essex, ¿no tenemos misión? Sí, sí, tengo misión, está aquí. Quita todos los... Vale, pues para ir allí, estamos jodidos. Voy aquí. Viaje rápido, irme hasta aquí, saquear eso. O irme por aquí abajo. No, voy a ir aquí y voy a cruzar. Sí. Así que nada, ahora nos vemos. Vale, pues estamos cerca, pero nos hemos encontrado con esto aquí, que no sé muy bien qué es. ¿Qué es eso? Tesoro de Bretaña. Supongo que estará aquí. Ponía que estaba arriba. Y ya que estamos... ha atropellado por el camino a 2 grupos de soldados. Y vamos a ver, ya encontré un tesoro de Bretaña y no me acuerdo para qué me servía. O sea, soy sincero. Esto puede estar bien. Yo creo que el hierro no merece la pena ya simplemente saquearlo y cosas así. Me estoy alejando como mucho del este, ¿no? Pero... es que estos sitios suelen ser como en plan... laberinto. Por lo menos el último en el que estuve... de hecho di como 2 vueltas enteras al mismo sitio porque no lo encontré a la primera. Que no merece la pena. Es muy poco hierro. Saqueando y cosillas así, pues sí, pero... le veo lagunas yo a esto, Noto que me estoy alejando mucho.
Let's see what lies in store. This looks like an old cellar. The air reeks of stale wine. Are those barrels still full? A shaft. I can see something at the bottom, but it's out of my reach.
No puedo. ¿Qué dices? Tengo que darle a... no tengo flechas. Fuck. Tiene que ser con flechas sí o sí. En serio, no me jodas. Pues aquí se me acabaron las flechas. Como esto sea un puzzle, estoy jodido. No se puede darle con esto. No. Maldita sea. ¿Dónde estoy? Ozu. Pues nada, no voy a perder tiempo en eso. Total, tampoco creo que sirve para mucho. Piro, mano. Perdón.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Vale, pues ya sabiendo que está por ahí. Voy a atajar. Como una persona civilizada y normal, voy a trepar por esta casa para saltar al muro.
If they see me, this will get messy.
Y a dar al árbol. O no, me iba al árbol, no.
Why is my cup empty? Perhaps because you have drunk the barrel dry? Damn, beer stand. His household is as poorly run as his land.
Estrid is a good wife. Estrid is a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
Hello da. ¿Quién eres tú?
You! Gods will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I'm Eivor of the Raven clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane. I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
Y entonces hablar
If
contigo.
he's away, I'll speak to you.
Oh, that you could, Eivor. For I am sure this hall would shake with our merry wit. But your accord must be reached with him.
You don't strike me as a meek Saxon wife.
Do you yet see an ember of my Frankish fire, Ravenwalker? Perhaps it dances in my eyes?
I'm wary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I'll remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck, he hasn't been eaten, but I'll return either way.
Pues... Tengo un revolcón, ¿eh? Las cosas como son. Brevario de corazones rotos. Madre mía.
Patience is a godly virtue, Adrian.
Vaya nombre de misión.
Even the saints were tired.
Justo cuando he dicho que tiene un buen revolcón.
It seems Alderman Bierstan has made this ruin his longhouse.
Vale, voy a pillar la atalaya primero. Para tener un... otro punto de viaje aquí. Igual debería de buscar comida. Igual sería buena idea. Lo típico, ver a un danés con capa trepando por los muros. Es que esto de Assassin's Creed siempre me ha fascinado. Antes, por lo menos, la gente, en los primeros juegos me recuerdo que la gente se lo hacía así como, ¿qué está haciendo? ¿Está loco? Ya ni se molestan los desarrolladores. Es como, mira, se van a hacer igualmente. Y es verdad. Hay un coleccionable ahí de tatuajes de esos, pero vamos a pasar. Esto también es una ciudad muy con arquitectura y recuerdos romanos, ¿no? Voy a pensar que la comida. Vale, vamos a ir para allá. Esos son enemigos. Vale, tampoco tenemos necesidad de matar aquí a la gente. Pero no hay comida. Vale, no hay nadie por aquí. Comida. No. Maldita sea. Eso es, hazte más daño, Daniel. Di que sí. Joder, por aquí habrá, supongo. Mira aquí. Podría probar a grabar otra vez con el OBS. La verdad es que el parche este que le han metido de rendimiento araña unos pocos FPS. Teniendo en cuenta que estoy grabando ahora en ventana en vez de juego, que es casi... Me bajé a los FPS yo creo que 5 más de lo normal. Lo pongo a grabar en modo juego tengo más FPS, pero ya me ha crasheado un par de veces y la grabación se corta del todo. Mientras que si sale en modo ventana, pues hay que cerrar el juego, pero se sigue grabando la pantalla.
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the alderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody.
Sí, la verdad es que
I need your eyes, my friend.
muy buenas. Me encontré uno de estos antes.
They were caught off guard as they supped.
Joder.
They were attacked by a beast. Something strong enough to kill a horse. Some large prey left these tracks in the grass.
Y tan grande, su puta madre, ¿cómo ha dejado el caballo?
The remains of the hunting party. This one was savaged by a large animal. The hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Björnstam still lives. Show me what lies ahead. Björnstam?
Ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears. Gets the blood coursing.
Tú encárgate de uno, yo me encargo del otro. ¿Qué punto? Sí. No tengo estamina para lanzar hachas. Ahora sí.
This is one Saxon you won't kill today. Ha! Your weapon strikes true. The blood coursing. We'll fight for the next worthy one.
Ah, verdad que tengo el autosaqueo ya, ¿no? ¿Cómo?
You have my gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God sent.
I'm Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Björnstam, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
Ya he acudido a tu llamada.
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter.
Verdad, esto era algo de...
Glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I
Que
came
se van
when
los
I did.
caballos, loco.
Lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all.
They will have the proper rights and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you
Una
believe
proposición
in true
infrecuente.
love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet, lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There's pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping our thanes in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Birston.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Birston.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You mismark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub. I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy court.
Puto caballo. Eivor. Mi arma, sube.
I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with
Bien. Tengo que matar a nadie. Como nos alejemos de él.
There you are. Shall we continue? I have
There you are.
ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are.
Buen gobernante.
Alfred believes
Si nunca se ha
I rule
preguntado eso.
like a chickless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Eivor.
It may be I can speed your business along.
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Birston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Birstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
Are they men or babes? If Alfred meddles in the affairs of Essex, send his men home in shrouds.
Ah, we should challenge his right to rule. Was not Essex once a thriving kingdom of its own? We should fight, yes, fight! And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
He should put his own ham fist in his purse and contribute coin to the festival.
Yes, you worry about the cost of such a festival, one that thanks God for our great harvest. Contribute your own coin, then. And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Birston. They're feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Do they not defend your land? You'll need all the men you can muster to fight the coming wars.
The Danes are a great threat when provoked. Those we cannot ally with, we must fight or lose our lands. There. Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this Shire, Beerstan. Useless.
Useless.
That's right. Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling. That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Eivor. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Beerstan. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Beerstan. Aren't you worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Nos lo va a pedir a nosotros.
She does as she must. As do I. But you will discover this
Ya
soon
veréis.
enough.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
I notice your love has gone sour. Was it fresher than this?
There is so little difference between love and hate. It's difficult to say where the sourness comes from.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I'm too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with
Que la
it?
secuestremos.
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
¿No lo permite vuestro Dios?
Does your God not allow husbands and wife to part?
Our God, our king. There is much standing in the way of a joyous uncoupling. Ours was an arranged marriage.
La va a pedir que la secuestremos, seguro.
Broken.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship, with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Alvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Now, should I look for Alvida first? I'll meet with Estrid at the marketplace.
Primero tendrá que desaparecer la actual reina, no jodas. Si no... Aunque creo que voy a dejarlo aquí. Vamos a aceptar la misión para que no se me olvide por si dejo de jugar, aunque lo dudo. Encuentro al Fida, no. Deja las heridas. Vale, vamos a hacer estas. Así nada, espero que os haya gustado. Como siempre, si os ha sido like al vídeo, suscribiros al canal, dejar comentarios, esas cosas. Si no, no lo hagáis, tampoco pasa nada. Como siempre digo, y nos vemos en el siguiente. Hasta luego.